Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, we got Chad not running behind Abigail, but calls himself trying to tell Kate off about her affair with Jack. First of all, Chad, if we gonna cuss anybody out, we should be cussing you out for starters. Besides everybody else looking for Abigail, calling her, trying to, be a concerned person about Abigail, not cussing people out. Chad, you kills me. Like, for real, for real. I try and I try and I try to like you. But every time you disappoint me. You should have been the main one leading the pack trying to find your wife. Besides, you got other things to do. Besides sitting up there telling Kate off about her affair with Jack. Really, Chad, that's what we doing? We gonna tell somebody off about somebody else's affair? It doesn't involve you, it involves your wife, but your wife then jumped out the window and went to God knows where, but we not concerned about her. She'll come running back to us like a little puppy. Let's go cuss Kate out because that's the most important thing right now. Really, Chad, that's what we doing now. Chad, like I said, when it comes to, husband doing the husband thing, you always disappoint me. I don't even much know why Abigail's still married to you at this point. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why weren't you out there looking for your wife? Why weren't you all over Salem, up here, down here, over there, right, left, forward, back? Why weren't you looking for your wife? Why was your main important concern was go confront Kate in her room, telling her off about an affair she had? God, how long ago was that when Jen was in? A year ago or 2 years ago? That was important for going and finding your Chad. You kills me at times, and this the time I said, look at him calling himself cussing somebody y'all. He act like he doing something. The whole time I was sitting there, I was just shaking my head like, some husband you are. Besides coming looking for me, you think the best thing you can do in this situation is sit around at the Mirror Mansion, wait for me to come back home, cuss Kate out, or attempt to tell Kate off, and not search for your wife. The same wife you let that whole Stefano stuff happen to, not Stefano, Steveno stuff happen, not Steveno, Stefan stuff happen too. But all we can do is sit up there and cuss Kate out about her affair. Really, Chad? That's what we doing now? It's like you want to be a husband, but you don't know how to be a husband. It's like you're a little kid that got married too young. You don't know the right things to do, but the best thing you thought in your best heart and your best interest to do was go and cuss Kate out. Besides going look, JJ did more than you, and that's just her brother. Chad, you disappoint me at times, and I just sit back and just shake my head at all the mistakes you make as a husband. Like, I don't know what kind of husband you is. I don't know why Abigail loves you, but she loves the hell out of you. I don't know why, but I'm still confused. Why was you up there calling yourself cussing Kate out besides going to look for your wife? What was that more important than going searching for your wife? The one that's on pills, the one that shouldn't have been drinking, that was drinking anyway, that you weren't watching at the party, that happens to go expose people, dirty little dark secrets, and then ran off, or then jumped through the bathroom window, to get away from the mess she done made. Your best thing to do is sit at the Mirror Mansion, wait, and then go cuss out Kate. If that's what we doing, Chad, I don't want no parts of it. Gwen, like I said before, and I'm going to continue to say, this is a war, not a battle. You might have won the battle, but Jack and Jennifer, they then broke up, been together, broke up, been together, broke up, been together, divorced, back married, divorced, back married. This little situation you got happening, you thought that you destroyed Abigail and her family, you're going to be highly upset, very highly upset. So upset that you're going to do a Jan Spears. You're going to freak the you know what out on Abigail and her family because you're not going to get what you want out of this. I hope you realize that. If you haven't heard half of them stories at that party, Jack and Jennifer that been through thick and thin, hell and back, storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, and they still together. That little alleged affair that happened 2 years ago, I think it was. You really think you did something? You just patting your back self on the back. Oh, you want to take the blame for it, but you feel like you're responsible for it because you the one that told Abigail to go get Kate shoes and like I said, if we want to blame people, we gonna blame all parties involved, not just Kay and Jack. We gonna blame Gwen for leading Abigail there. I still say it was too convenient that that letter just happened to fall from all people, Jack, and then she happened to pick it up and then open it and read it. Like I said, we gonna blame all parties for that. Gwen, you not gonna get half of what you want. You thinking you done did something, but you really ain't do anything at all. You gonna see where you failed at in this situation, and how Jack and Jennifer have been through way worse than an affair, and then they overcome that, and then did that, and then done that, and got back together again, and still happy. So while you thinking you done something, Missy, you haven't done nothing at all. This is another roadblock for them. You tried, you succeeded, but then failed. You gonna find out how you failed when they get back together. Yeah, they might not get back together right away, but trust me, they're gonna get back together. This is not Jack and Jennifer first rodeo. It won't be their last rodeo, and they done been through worse, like I done said before. So while you thinking you done did something with this whole bragging out this affair between Kate and Jack, thinking you then broke them up and then broke Abigail down, you really ain't do nothing. Like I ain't even much gonna give you no hand clap for that. I'll give you one of these for effort. That's what I'm gonna give you, one of these. Cause that's all you did. You temporarily stop the what that was, a wedding anniversary. That's basically what you did. You put it on hold. Trust and believe they're gonna get back together. Cause Jack annoying enough that you know how Jack is when he get annoying and he want Jennifer and Jennifer saying no, and you know how long Jennifer can sit there and sustain his pressure. So you ain't do nothing but just postpone nothing. That's all you did. Maybe you'll go for something else sinister next. Just wondering. But yeah, you ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing at all but just postpone a celebration. They gonna get back together. I mean, if they can get through hell, if they can go through if they can go through all the stuff that they've been through and they still together, rather divorce it than back together, what's this little affair gonna do? Like I said, I didn't even much know how to react about it coming out and how half of the people weren't, concerned, shocked, surprised about it. It's just like, who can we blame here? Like, can we really feel sorry for Jack for trying to move on for his life? The doctor was telling him that, she might not wake up, so that man had to make a choice. Like I said, I was confused with the whole storyline from the jump anyway, so Gwen, you ain't doing nothing but just postpone that. You know what? They're gonna get back together. Good luck trying. Um, 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 yeah, Jake on your behind. He's on your you know what, and he ain't gonna get off of it. So just cause you think you didn't win, you ain't win nothing. And yeah, Jake suspicious of you, Chad suspicious of you, Abigail think you her BFF. So good luck with that. Well, you ain't gonna get too far. Like I said, you gonna be the one upset at the end of the day. Yes, Jennifer upset at the moment, but at the end of the day, you gonna be the one that's press. So you just hold on and wait for it because they're gonna get back together. So while you think you just carry on with whatever you're doing, like I said, you can't control yourself, so you're gonna end up telling on yourself. Let's go ahead and get Claire, Jean, um, Sean, Bell, Philip, the meathead, Sarah, that situation on out the way. So we only had Theo for 24 hours. That's what it seemed like, a whole 24 hours we had Theo, and now he back in the car heading back to South Africa. So what we had him about 24 hours, and in days world 24 hours, and he back on the plane back to South Africa. So Claire, you kind of pulled the gun and you shot it prematurely with the whole Theo thing, thinking there was gonna be anything. You want to do the whole. You just couldn't stick with Charlie, could you? And Charlie, Claire is a whole lot of work. I think she better. I'll go ahead and put it out there. I think she better, but she's a whole lot of work. I'm just gonna put it there. Charlie, what I'm gonna need for you to do is stop getting advice from a big head person, a meathead person, a Neanderthal, as Sarah called him. I'm gonna need for you to stop getting advice from him. He's a cave head and a meathead and a big head. Don't get advice from him. You heard what Sarah said. That's the wrong advice to be getting from him. He gonna lead you in the wrong direction. He just happened to get lucky where he didn't get lucky. He just happened to fall into the right bed to get Sarah. We gonna put it like that. So while you sitting there taking advice from him, I already get advice from somebody else. You know, maybe Philip, maybe him, anybody else. Just don't get advice from Xander. Xander is gonna lead you in every wrong direction possible. He trying to teach you how to be a little meathead like him, so a little meatball like. Don't do that. Have fun with Claire. Please treat her right. Please give Claire a happy end if she can get our 5 bags. But anyways, though, Charlie, yeah, you kind of pulled the gun, which I kind of understand why you did what you did. You saw her kissing another man. You should have told her that when she came with the frappuccinos. You should have told her that and confronted her, and she would have cleared it all up for you. But you went back to the head meatball and took his advice, and he go, I fast forward. I ain't hear nothing that meatball said. I ain't hear nothing he said at all. I don't want to hear no caveman advice from the head caveman in charge. No, I fast forward. I ain't want to hear him giving you no more advice. I had enough the first time around. The second time I was about to throw up. I didn't want no more advice from him. He couldn't tell me how to tie my shoe if I was a child trying to learn how to tie my shoe. I wouldn't give Xana couldn't give me money advice. He might can show me how to rob a bank, how to be a jewel thief. He could teach me how to commit crime. Well, mm, maybe he could teach me how to commit crimes. Maybe. But other than that, Zelda can't give me no other type of advice at all. I wouldn't want it. I didn't ask for it. Keep it for yourself. You barely committed crimes and you almost got away with it. Too bad you didn't make it on the TV show. I almost got away with it cause you almost didn't get away with half of the crimes you committed. So I don't think I want criminal advice from you neither. But yeah, Charlie, go ahead and enjoy her. I guess you have fun with that. Bell. Now as long as Philip in town, right? You can sit there and propose to Sean. He the one supposed to be proposing to you, but you decided to propose to Sean, trying to clear his mind of any Sean going on and anything between you and Sean, well, between Belle and Sean. So you decide to marry him and tell him it's about time. It's our marriage anniversary anyway. So let's go ahead and. I don't like women proposing to men. That's just mean. It's tacky. It's weird. It's the man job, not the woman job. I just feel weird that she got on her one knee asking this man to propose her. Now, if she would have did it without the Philip situation involved, I would have said, okay, it's cute or whatever. It's odd, it's weird, a woman proposing to a man, and it should be the other way around. But you know where? I would have let it slide but you did it to try to comfort this man and show this man that Philip not involved in your relationship. So I feel some type of way about that, and I don't know how I feel or want to take that because you did it to try to secure him and show him that there's nothing going on with her and Philip and whatever. Be happy, you kids. Be happy. Now, Jam. This fantasy world you living in, where you thinking Sean would ever want you back, you'll be better off trying to hypnotize him or brainwash him. Other than that, you ain't getting Sean. So while you dreaming and looking into the outer space trying to think of ways to yeah, you ain't getting Sean. That man hates you too much. Give it up. Give that dream up. Stop dreaming too hard for you make your head hurt. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Stop dreaming too hard, cause yeah, you'll be better off trying to poison him. Drug him. Make him propose to you. Make him marry you. Other than Jan, give it up. And that was funny, but kind of weird with the whole Charlie and the Claire situation. That was rather funny to me because Jan interfering, and she was calling herself trying to get at calling herself trying to get on what's the boy name? Charlie, telling him that what's wrong with him? Why would you do that to her? Why would you do to her? What's your problem? What's your deal and all that? Besides shutting up, and then she realized she was kind of wrong for that when she found out that Charlie said he back to when he did her the way he did her was because of the whole she was kissing another man situation. So she had to shut that up and tell him yeah, the reason I was that cold to you or whatever because I caught you kissing another man, and yeah, I didn't like that. I was interested in you until you did that. So yeah, that was a little funny scene or whatever. I actually enjoyed that. Theo and his Theo, what's his name? Eli and his Eli. Lonnie knows, so she suspects something. How long you think it's gonna take till she put two and two together about what you did to Kristen? She can't really be mad at you because she kind of put herself in that situation, harboring a fugitive. So, but she gonna blame you for, putting the nail in Kristen coffin. So I hope you prepare for that, and I hope you ready to be a single father because, yeah, I don't think she gonna forgive you. If I was her, I wouldn't forgive you because you shouldn't have did that. Like you trying to save her, then when you did try to save her, she ended up burying y'all even more further down in the ground by sitting up there turning in the video, which also buried y'all 10 times more in the ground. So yeah. Good luck with that. Have fun with that. So yeah, Eli. She can't really blame you, but she really gonna blame you for everything because you shouldn't have buried her friend. That was like her best friend after the whole Gabby and the Gabby situation. So yeah, so whatever. Eli, like I said, it's your conscience to deal with, not mine. So you have fun with that. And Xander, while you running around here trying to get the dirt on Philip, Sarah, you giving him great advice to calm down, relax, make sure you have proof of whatever. But we know Xander. You already know Xander can't control himself nor compose himself. He acts on impulse on every action and every move he make. You really think Xander gonna sit there and twiddle his toes and wait for him to find proof that Philip behind something shady? You sit there and wait on that. I know what he gonna do. We already know he can't control himself. You just not learning Xander. We been knew Xander. And we know Xander act on that, impulses, and that's how he got you with impulses and being arrogant and cocky. That's how he got you. So while you telling him to be patient and hold off and wait to prove, good luck with that, and you wait for that. You just sit there and wait on that. We know Xander. We never been around Xander long enough. We know Xander can't hold nothing. He can't even hold a bucket of water even if he wanted to. So while you sitting there talking about some hold on, wait till you have proof. Don't just go running, off of the handle without proof. You seen what happened to him the first time when he tried to suspect that something was going on with Philip, and Victor Vesta told him, "What are you up to? Why are you being nosy? Get you alive." So yeah, you really thinking, okay, you sit right there and wait on that, Sarah. But anyway, so y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.